Bro, what the fuck?
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. I just wanna touch the top. Baby said that she in love and she don't love the lie. Been chillin' with all the bros, I've been above the spot. Shawty said that things change, well it does a lot. Hey, watching out the payment, man, the suds is high. Yeah, lost inside the heart, but it's emerging right. I've been out the way and I'm good. I can find my home. Everything I said it was is not. Yeah, Jamaica, how you layin'? Yeah, you ain't say none, what you saying, baby? I lost you, but who's paying? Don't know why you hit my phone, why you playing? Yeah, I can handle love without the trusting. Yeah, I can see the top, I wanna touch it. Yeah, we been getting money, no discussion. Now I don't let it top, and shorty always get the fussing. Yeah, hey, I like to cruise on it. Say she like the way I sound and how I groove on them. I been steady dodging bullets, how I move on them. But he talking out his neck and not a crew on them. Yeah, and I'm sliding. Shawty like the vibe, don't want the ride to end. Yeah, to the nice end. Yeah, to the nice end. I can always keep the cool, I'm never fighting. Man, I love was all the cake without the icing. Now I found new love, different pricing. And it won't cost my soul, no devices. Yeah, I ain't got a plan for it, I'm the man for it. Silver Brody couldn't stand for it, it's very important. I've been off the edge, I've been feeling the wind blowing. I can lose my head and my heart, but they been gone. I just hit the edge of stairs when it's dead time. I just lost promises, I regret mine. I just gained a lot of love on the west side. I'm the GOAT, but I would never be the best guy. You might take me out of business like I'm Best Buy. Talk about the go to maybe soon, I know that's right. Yeah. Talk about the go to maybe soon, I know that's right. Thinking about the future, looking good and it's the best side. I remember.
All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. My name is Tycho. I'm joined by McDilly and Snoop Luke today, but Snoop Luke is not with us just yet. He's about to be here in about 10 seconds. I'm going to bring him in, but he's not going to look the same, and that is why we have some of Luke's family members tuning in right now. What up, Luke's family? It's time to see what this man was getting done this morning. So without further ado, here we go.
What up?
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my, Nikki! Nikki!
What's the long hair?
Yes! Yes! I love it. All right, wait. Take the headset off for a minute. Yeah.
Oh, I do love it.
Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Holy shit is right.
Wow. Wow. I haven't seen his face like that in years.
Personally, I don't know if you ever seen my hair ultimately this short.
Jesus has officially left the building.
Jesus is no more.
There goes the Halloween costume.
For another 2 years. Yeah. Now what are we gonna do, dude? Halloween is right around the corner. It's August and oh god, now we're lost. Nikki's just standing over there with her jaw on the floor.
That's how I feel.
Fucked up my costume idea. I just want to let you know that.
That's what we were just talking about. Halloween's right around the corner. Wow.
Dude, holy shit. I was not ready for any of this. I love it though. I love it, but I was not ready for any of this. How long did it take?
Not that long. Kind of just went right into the meat and fucking potatoes. Went.
Bro, I wish you got like the bag full of hair to show how much hair you actually got cut off, or like, did you take a picture of like the floor or something? There had to be
I
like
didn't, but there
3
was
pounds
a
of hair.
mountain of hair on the ground. There was a big pile of hair.
That's what I'm thinking, dude. Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Wow.
I can't believe this. I was
Now
so
we just-
taken back.
So now what? We just have to do the rest of the podcast and like look at this guy and be like, "So Luke," and like look at him, and be like, "Yeah, that's Luke. Yep.
I have to
All
change
right."
my name now.
Right.
Luke's hair has not been that short since what? Freshman year?
No, since before Dakota.
Before that, yeah, because
God.
when he was at Dakota, he had the short hair on the sides and stuff, but still had the really long hair on top. But he's never had actual like short hair like this since I've known him.
Whoa. Are you
That's
committing to
insane.
this? Are you committing to this now? Like this is the new short hair dude? Or are you just gonna grow back
Yeah,
out?
I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes.
Nobody can.
Even Mary chiming in and saying, "No way! Finally, I have longer hair than my brother." Oh my god! Wow. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the new Dale, the new Luke Dacey here.
Oh
wow.
my God.
The whole family is just in shock at this moment. Oh fuck!
I forgot what you look like.
It's been more than a few years, you know.
Lost about 20 pounds after that.
Yeah, that's probably not good. I have to go hit the weight scale again after that.
Yeah, Mary. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to have longer hair than Luke. Just didn't make sense.
You do look skinnier.
Just didn't make sense.
I will say that. You do look skinnier. You just look better.
Looks cleaner.
Yeah.
Looks like he just got a brand new job in a new company that he starts on Monday. With that being said, we got UFC to get into.
I'm talking in guap, now I'm speaking it fluent. When I hit the road, I won't leave till I do it. Acting out of hand, I'm like, be what you doing. We started off good, can't believe that we ruined it, yeah. I tried to fix with a sewing kid, yeah. I tried to fix it, you know I did, yeah. I tried to fix it, you know I did, yeah.
Well, alrighty. Well, we got some UFC 277 recap to get over. You know, with the new, had to chop off the fucking flow. You know, getting sick of all this bullshit fucking calls from all these fucking refs, all this fucking year in the UFC. It's starting to get ridiculous because we've had a shit ton of early stoppages this last night. We had.
Yeah, you could say Luke was ripping his hair out.
I was gonna say that shit. Fuck you.
But
The UFC made me cut my goddamn. No, I'm kidding. But let's talk about fight one. We got Ankalaev defeating Anthony Smith KO in round 2. You know, it was looking a little good for Anthony Smith in round 1 because Ankalaev really wasn't throwing.
No, round 1 was actually Smith's best round because Smith was throwing, Smith was taking. But the main thing is round 2 hit and
Ankalaev's like, all right, I'm gonna fight now.
Exactly. I was about to say, it was almost like all of round 1, Ankalaev was like, I'm just going to watch what you do. And then the second round 2 hits, I know what I'm going to do. And the second the round 2 hit, he was immediately switched on the offense. He was on the attack, and he got him to the ground. And then I think once he got him to the ground, we all knew it was over. And it took 20 seconds later for it to be.
Yeah. The next up we had for Alexandre Pantoja defeating Alex Perez via submission round 1.
This was pretty quick.
This was really quick.
Me and Luke had a conversation, turned our heads, and bro tapped out.
I was thinking this man was going to have a sneaky little KO in this fight, and he's like, nah, I'm just going to end this shit early. Round 1, good night.
Quick and easy, and I mean, it's exactly what we thought was going to happen, but I didn't think it was going to be that quick.
Neither did I. But
Right.
this
I'll let you take this Because I know you got a lot.
Sergey Pavlovich defeats Derrick Lewis via KO/TKO in round 1. But it was the most bullshit early stoppage we have witnessed in a very long time. To the point, Derrick Lewis was in the middle of bringing back up, like standing back up. And the ref called the fight. Derrick was standing back up. At what point? What?
And Derrick got up, and when he got up, not only did he look fine, he was acting fine. Like he had 3 more rounds in him. He got up like, what the fuck? We just started the fight.
He's like, dude, he literally got the rest. He's like, I was getting up.
He's like, dude, we just started the fight. This was about to be a great fight, and you just ended it in 55 seconds. Way to go, asshole.
And shout out to that ref because he ruined both of my fucking big juicy parlays I had that I was feeding to other people because he decided to, let's call this fucking early when someone's standing the fuck back up.
Yeah, the 55-second one was a big blow for Luke.
Because just about everybody else fucking hit for me. Because Brendan Moreno defeated Kai Kara-France via TKO.
Bitch was fight of the night.
You know, I thought it was going to be submission, but I mean, I've been telling you, he's a dog on the feet too.
No,
Can't sleep on Moreno. I know you weren't. I'm just saying, you just cannot sleep on Moreno.
I was actually really happy with how this fight turned out because I don't think it was one-sided. I think that Kai, don't get me wrong, Kai was not winning that fight, but I liked it because the 3rd round was Kai's best round. So Kai came in and he was the first minute or minute and a half around, he was swinging well. Then Moreno, and I believe you were the one consistently telling me, I think we hit halfway through the 3rd minute round and you're like, all right, now it's 50-50. And they showed the strikes, and I was like, it's 24-14. Kai's got this round. I was like, this is Kai's round. We'll go to round 4. The second I said that, one of the cleanest body shots I've seen in a very long time from Moreno hit to the ribs, and that was all she wrote. You hit a couple 1-2 after, but that was all she wrote. It was so clean. I thought it was a dick kick. It was so clean. But it was right on the ribs.
No, I knew the way he fell and crumbled over. I was like, dude, that was like a perfect shot on the ribs, dude.
It was beautiful.
Like, that made me quench over in pain.
And I mean, to be honest with you, me and Luke said this yesterday, and I think it's the perfect thing to say. Normally, one person runs the division, but Figueiredo and Moreno are running that division. And anyone else that wants to come close to that title, a.k.a. Kai, or anyone of that nature,
Kai
they're not going to let you.
He might have a chance in the future. I just think he's just not fully ready. Like, he looked a little bit out of his element in that fight, especially in the first 2 rounds. He did wake up in the 3rd round, as you said. He did. Yeah. But I felt like it took him way too long to do that. Yeah. And then, like, by that time, it was, too late. Moreno was already feeling himself.
100%. Moreno got in his zone entering round 3. Like, he was in it. But Kai had to finally tap into that zone round 3. But he was a little behind.
But moving on to this fight, because we finally got to see the Amanda Nunes we all know and love absolutely beat the living shit out of Juliana Pena for 5 rounds straight. Pena had her moments, but they were just moments. They were nothing more than just moments. Nunes, for the other hand, 5 rounds of straight ass kicking.
It was beautiful. We saw my favorite knockout, and it wasn't like clean, but all year was the second takedown she had. When Pena comes in and throws, she's chasing her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as she's chasing her, she gets flown. She
got like cartooned, like planted on her ass like 5 different times, dude. Like, what the fuck?
And Amanda would just
you gotta give some respect because she didn't get knocked the fuck out because she should have been knocked the fuck out. But at the same time, she didn't do anything not getting knocked the fuck out.
True. I'll give her that. She was in by the 4th one. Yeah, I don't know how she didn't get knocked out. So
honestly, Amanda was really playing with her food. She was like, I want to beat the shit out of you. She got embarrassed the last fight. She's like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. That's why I don't think she jumped on top. I don't think she was scared of Pena on the ground because, I mean, you saw in the last 2 rounds, she was taking the ground game to her, taking her to the ground. Why would she
Yeah.
not jump on top of her and just finish the fight? No, she wanted to drag Pena through the mud.
I agree. I think Amanda beat her decisively to the point you can't make an argument, bro. She knocked her down.
Yes.
She knocked her down 4 times, and then she got 5 takedowns all after the second round because she realized
people
3rd
are
round,
talking-
4th round, 5th round. If I just stay on
People are
top of
talking
her,
mad crazy, but
I
like
have the fight
after the
won.
first fight,
and
about
she got out of how many armbar?
almost
Every time
every
there's an
single
armbar.
one, every
Locked
single
out of
one,
that bitch.
but. Every
Like
single
money.
one, but the people were talking. The reason she did that, people were talking mad fucking crazy after the first fight. Basically, a lot of people turned their backs on fucking Nunes, saying, "Oh yeah, now Pena's the fucking dog now." It's like, did you forget what she was before that one fight?
What
Are
did
you
you say
serious?
yesterday? What did you say yesterday, Luke? Why? Just tell me when I asked you the other night why you bet on Nunes. What you say?
She looked like she was fucking out for blood, seeing red. She was ready to fucking go.
But you said to me, you were like, she is a dog, and when there's some fighters that are that good, there's gonna be human error that happens. It just fucking happens. So you know that when that human error happens, they're gonna come back, and they're gonna come back stronger.
Yes, there's a select few people who can do that,
Yeah.
and Amanda Nunes is one of those. That yes.
100%. And when you told me that, I was like, I mean, honestly, bro, I couldn't see any other fighter, maybe besides Valentina, that could do some shit like this right now.
Honestly.
So, once again, another time one of them is done fighting, and I'm going to vouch for Amanda Nunes versus Valentina.
Yeah, right? But that is all we got for the UFC. So we can bring Ty back in here. Oh, wait, no, it's MLB. No, I got to take myself out of here. Jeez Louise. Oh, jeez.
As he slightly exits. All right, Dylan, let's just dive into the MLB update here. It's a free game for you. You can go in whatever direction you feel like you want to go, and I'm here as well.
All right, if you have anything you want to chime in, boom, just chime right the fuck in. So, first thing we're going to talk about, get it out of the way. Last time I happened this podcast, I told you the Yankees were going to pick up a star because the Yankees, every year in the deadline, they're going to pick up a star because that's what they do. And they decided that they were going to do that immediately following the podcast later that exact same night as they hit up the Royals, and they decided they were going to trade for Andrew Benintendi. Andrew Benintendi is, in fact, an all-star this year. He's a 2-time all-star who played for Boston and got traded to Kansas City recently and is now going to be going over to the Yankees. Why is this a really good thing? 2 reasons. 1, it's another all-star that's going to New York, and New York has enough all-stars, so, I mean, I don't understand this could be a bad thing. And 2, Joey Gallo can't hit a baseball. He is 6 for 69 in his last however many games. The man cannot hit. He strikes out every time he's at the plate, and at the same time, his spot is going to be absolutely taken by Benintendi, and Gallo will probably go down to AAA. And that's funny to watch because they play in the smallest ballpark in the league. Gallo is one of the strongest humans in the league, and he's one of the worst hitters in the league, and he's bad. He's batting 0.8. It's fucking awful. So that's a really big piece that they needed. But sad that Jesse couldn't be here because he had to work. But big shout out to Jesse and his Orioles because I know that he's gonna like this. In his possible last at bat in Camden Yards, Trey Mancini came up in the 8th inning in a 1-0 ball game and hit an inside the park home run. Now,
gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
He hit a fly ball to left center, and I don't know how else to say this other than to just tell you that Buddy went to catch it, and it just hit off his face. He got dome shot by the
Okay, wait, but the best part, they slow it down. It hits him right next to his eye, right here. And then right here are his sunglasses that he's not wearing as the ball hits him in the face because, he can't see the ball in the sun. Nice.
We're looking for his sunglasses but he didn't look up.
Right. Just come on.
That's hilarious. But that resulted in Trey Mancini hustling his slow ass around the bases. God, he's got 20 speed, and when he was hustling, it was fun to watch. And he almost got out, but he made it by half a second. He got the inside the park home run. Everyone's cheering. He's giving the hugs in the locker room.
All right. For anyone that saw this play, you got to admit the catcher could have tried harder to tag him out. I'm not gonna lie.
Catcher knew what he was doing.
It looked like the catcher went to tag him, realized he couldn't reach that far, and then was like, ah.
You know the vibes I got from the catcher? It was like when Derrick Jeter.
He could have dove, or he could have stood in the right position to catch the ball and tag him. I don't know.
It was like when Derrick Jeter hit his walk-off, and they were throwing the ball in, and the catcher was in the worst positioning, and he got the ball, and then he bobbled it and shit, and it was like, we know you did that.
Did you do that on purpose?
But we're going to allow it because of what just happened. That was the vibe I got. I was like,
it had to happen.
Could this catcher have gone a little quicker? Yes. Did he maybe slow down because he was like, maybe I'll let Trey Mancini get his last hit at Camden Yards be a home run inside the park because he's never hit an inside the park home run before?
Well, a lot of people haven't, and a lot of people shouldn't.
I'm just saying. The fact that
Prince Fielder shouldn't hit triples, but he still did.
It worked out. The fact that catcher wanted to take his time worked out in the end. So, thanks, buddy. But the next piece of news is we got the Mariners making a trade here. Now, we have the Mariners acquiring two-time All-Star Luis Castillo from the Cincinnati Reds. Now, could this be one of the star pitchers in the rotation that takes them to the playoffs? I want to say yes. But then, right after he got acquired, some horrible fucking news hit last night that Julio Rodriguez got hit in the hand with a ball. He is now doing x-rays on his hands as we speak. It could be fractured, it could be broken, it could be sprained. It could be really good, really bad, or really, really bad for the Mariners. I don't know which one it's going to be, but I'm going to tell you right now, looking off of how baseball is, I'm just going to go on a limb and say he's going to be out for a minute. So when he's that key guy who's been essentially pushing them in that playoff race, that's going to be a tough blow. So the fact that you now have your pitching that has already needed to step up more, get another ace. I wouldn't even, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not calling Castillo an ace. He's a good pitcher. He's not an ace, okay? He's a good pitcher. You got him in the rotation. I think that it will help, and I hopefully...
Why is he not an ace?
He's not an ace because Castillo will go out there and have games where he'll have strikeouts, but when he gets rocked, he gets fucking rocked. Does it help that he plays at Cincinnati? No, because that ballpark, it's very easy to hit home runs, but when I see him pitch, if he ever has a game where he isn't in the W column, it's a 6-7 run give up, if that makes sense. It's not when he loses, he gets smacked. But when he's on, he's on. So it's almost like when he's on, and when he's off, he's off. So I couldn't call him an ace because he's not.
So who's the ace?
For Cincinnati, there isn't one.
Well, he has to be the ace then.
Sonny Gray might be. No, Sonny Gray's on the fucking Twins.
I'm going to say, he's not even on the team anymore.
Yeah, he's gone. So,
I mean, he's the ace for now,
yeah,
but
no.
on the Reds, yes.
The rookie.
Hunter Green?
That's their ace.
All right. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Cincinnati's not really anything special right now. But next piece of news, if you guys didn't know, Aaron Judge is a very good baseball player. He's one of the best in the league right now, and he can't stop hitting. Who the fuck is that guy? Can't stop hitting home runs. He now has 40 home runs. He's also player of the week. Just throw that bitch in there because Jesse showed me his stats over the last 12 games, and they're fucking unbelievable. And I know that his batting average the last 7 games is over 500, and his slugging's over 1,000, and his OPS is over 600. And I remember in the back of my head, he has 6 home runs and 14 RBIs. I don't know how the fuck I just pulled that out, but I swear it's true. You can fact check me. Aaron Judge not only hit his 40th home run the other night, but in that same game, it was a grand slam. And in that same game, he broke a record for the most homers before August by a Yankee.
Gone forever.
For the most multi-homer games by a Yankee.
Gone forever.
And then he robbed a homer. He's doing it all, bro. He's doing it all. And I can't sit here and give him any fluck, any shit. I'm going to give him nothing but the highest praise. He's coming up there. He's hitting homers. He's hitting big homers. He's going to put 4 RBIs on top of that 40th homer. And then he's going to come out and rob a homer. 100% agree with Miss Stacy. MVP. Aaron Judge is the best player in the league right now. And it's starting to become not close because Soto isn't performing well at the trade rumors. We know that Tatis is still out. Trout's dealing with injuries. The only other person who's been player of the week twice is Trout and Judge. I think he's one of the best players in the league, 100%. And now it's starting to pull away. Last piece of news that I have goes to the Mariners thing. I talked about how Julio Rodriguez got hit in the hand due to injury, but sometimes things need to happen for a better goddamn storyline. And here's what I mean by that. Julio Rodriguez gets hit in the hand. All of a sudden, we go to the 9th inning. We need a hitter for Julio in a 4-3 game against the Astros. Abraham Toro, who used to play for the Astros, who's like, I'll go up against my former team to hit for Julio Rodriguez because we need somebody, comes in, gets the big hit in the 9th, go ahead and hit. Mariners win. Toro gets the revenge against his former team. Some things need to happen for other things to happen, and that was one of them. So that's just a great storyline for Toro, and shout out to him. And the last piece of news, well, I have 2 more, actually, sorry. Jacob deGrom is set to make
Thank you for apologizing.
Jacob deGrom is set to make his return on Tuesday. Everybody's super excited about that. All I got to tell you, want to be playing baseball on Tuesday in New York. It's pretty goddamn simple. Now, I'm going to look up who it is right now as we speak because I need to know who I'm sending my prayers out to Monday night. And it is the Washington Nationals. So, yeah, the team with the... Oh, boy, DeGrom should be carving up batters like it's Thanksgiving. I should be 100% tuning into that. And, Tyler, if you want an easy bet, I'm not going to lie. I think I just found my weekday shenanigan bet right there.
I think you found an over strikeout bet, did you?
I think I might have just did. But the last piece of news I have is more of a question, but I want to get your take just because, you know baseball, so I want to know your opinion.
Yeah, I'll fire one at you.
The Angels are currently taking calls on Shohei Ohtani.
No, they're not.
Should the Angels
shut up
Ohtani, and what do you think they
I did read something about that. Yes, they are.
Look, if they're gonna shop Shohei Ohtani, you're gonna get one of the largest returns for one player that we've ever seen. It's like the KD situation right now in the NBA. It's like, yeah, you guys can have KD, says the Nets, but we want your 2 best players, 3 first-round draft picks, and a 6th man as well. And they're like, yeah, okay, we're not going to give you all that. And that's kind of what I feel like the LA Angels situation is here with Shohei Ohtani, where it's like, yeah, we're going to give you a player that is a designated hitter. Oh, and he's really good at left field. Oh, and once every 5 games, he can pitch for you and get 13, 14 strikeouts. Yeah, you're going to give us at least 2 prospects. You're going to give us 2 or 3 draft picks, and we're going to take at least 1 or 2 of your best players because we're giving you a generational talent, and you're probably going to sign him to a 12 to 14-year contract. So this is huge. I think if they're going to move him, look, obviously the Mike Trout Shohei Ohtani was a good show. LA's always wanted to put on a good show. This is just another show in LA. If you're going to move him, you're going to get a lot for him, and I'm excited to see what that entails if they are able to move him. And if it is this year or if it's next year, I'm not going to make a statement whether or not I think it's going to be this year or next year. I'm not really sure. But that's where I stand on it. If you're going to do it, you're going to get a lot for it. I'm interested. I think that I want them both out of LA. I think you do too.
I agree 100%. Luke, I want to know what you think. You were just off of a baseball fan of your knowledge. Do you want Shohei to get traded?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I get him. I hate seeing really good players being stuck on shitter teams where they can't go anywhere or do anything. Like, it's just, you hate to see it. Like,
aggravating as all hell.
You want to see greatness. You don't want to see fucking shittiness.
100%, and especially when you have 2 of the best players in all of baseball on the same team doing nothing with the players with the players around them doing nothing. I mean, it's very fucking aggravating.
Yeah.
But the Angels fans have it worse than the Tigers, believe it or not, because we expect to be bad. They don't. So moving on from baseball.
Right, hold up. Since that's it for baseball, I want to bring in one thing of UFC news because I just got word of it.
Okay, what's good?
Juliana Pena has a big chunk missing from her forehead. She's going to see a plastic surgeon right now. She got pretty fucked up from that fight. Dana shares that she will need surgery.
Did you say a chunk?
Yeah. They don't really specify
God
the
damn.
chunk, but
we know she lost a lot of blood, but I didn't know she lost a lot of her head.
Dear Lord, Amanda Nunes.
She caved your head in?
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Fucked her up.
Oh my
Let's
God.
move it on. Jesus fuck.
That's insane. All right, Ty, I believe you got football next. Maybe not.
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. So we have the NFL Day update coming out first, and the very first thing that we are going to talk about is Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills starting a scrap at training camp. So here's what you need to know: Josh Allen was running. They were running a drill in training camp, and Josh Allen, as the quarterback, was running through up the middle. It was a designed quarterback run. And defensive tackle Jordan Phillips decided to just give him a little pop. You know, he didn't go at him all the way, didn't tackle him all the way, but he just gave him a little, like, you know, a little helmet to helmet, just a little, hey, I'm here.
I'm here. Hello,
yeah,
I'm here.
exactly. It was a little, I'm here. And Josh Allen immediately turned around like, what the fuck? I'm your starting quarterback. This is no contact. Why are you hitting me in the head? And Allen pushes him. Buddy pushes Allen, and then all of the offensive love leading over. What are you doing?
Do you want to see even crazier? Actually, I mean, you guys might be bringing it up, but
what is it, Luke?
The Falcons ended their practice early after a pair of fights.
My God, we weren't even going to bring that up. No. Ty, you muted.
Yeah. Every year you do see a couple of these.
But I normally don't see one with the starting quarterback.
No, usually not, especially one the caliber of Josh Allen. It's almost like if this were to happen, like this wouldn't happen to Tom Brady. Like you'd never see this for Tom Brady.
Nah. Well, I mean,
but if anyone ever touched Tom Brady, I bet you'd see exactly this.
At the same time, you got Josh Allen, who's a top 3 quarterback in the league, and you're in a no contract drill before the season, and you're
non-contact,
no contact, and you're gonna give him just a little pop in the head. I mean,
no contract drill, boys. All right, who's not signed? Get in here.
No one's getting fucking paid. Hop in.
In my opinion, there's no reason for it other than for you to, you know, feel good about yourself. Oh.
Yeah, no, I have to agree.
Yeah.
But some other NFL news we have to dive into other than Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills almost having a monumental collapse there at camp. Pro Bowl center Ryan Jensen suffered a potential season-ending knee injury, dealing a blow to Tom Brady and Tampa Bay. And that means the Bucs offensive line has taken a massive hit there.
Wow.
You know what you got to do when you have one of the oldest, greatest quarterbacks in the NFL. You got to have an offensive line to protect him. And when he went down the other day in training camp, he threw his helmet, and they knew things were going to be bad. And next thing you know, Tom Brady has one less guy that he at least counted on last year protecting him. Now there's going to be a new guy. What do you guys think? What do you guys think they're gonna have to do here? I think they're gonna have to pick someone else up, but this is a huge blow to Brady and the Bucs.
Well, Brady's gonna have to hop on the fucking phone, call some other old teammate up, be like, "Hey, I need your ass down here. I need someone. I need someone on the line." The fuck.
I mean, that's the philosophy, the Brady philosophy, right?
Bro's gonna be like, "I haven't played since our 2017 Super Bowl win. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care,
John.
I need you now. Not I needed you then, and I need you now, John. Get off the couch."
He's about to call Gronk back up. Be like, "Hey, listen, I know you're a tight end, but I need you.
I got a new position for you. A little less running."
How do you feel about just blocking?
You only got to block, man.
You
And at the
only
same time,
have to block. You can just stand there and
give a little more money than he's deserved. Gronk would take that.
Exactly. I mean, come on,
Boom.
come on.
Gronk's
He might
back
do it.
unretired.
Yeah, but I
Exactly.
think that any other quarterback, I wouldn't be like looking at it as big of a deal. But with Tom Brady and the age that he is, and just the physical condition that his body's in, I don't like it. And I think they got to pick someone else up. You cannot let Grandpa Tom be unprotected.
Grandpa Tom's about to take over.
Sorry.
Well, other than that, I don't have anything else to
I
throw at you that's football related.
Just about to say, I'm gonna check to see.
I don't think I have anything else to throw at you.
There is nothing else in the football world that is happening.
Oh, well, there's other training camps going on, but we're not talking about practice. So we'll move on. We'll go to the NHL here. We got a quick little NHL update, and that is the Ducks have signed John Klingberg, the top free agent defenseman, is heading to Anaheim on a one-year deal in the neighborhood of $7 million. Does this mean anything big for Anaheim, Luke?
Yes. I mean, they're still kind of a young team, so. Really,
but it is just a one-year deal, so I think it might be like a testing the waters type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really going to be doing much next year anyways, so.
I read online that Klingberg wanted a bigger deal from a better team. So I'm very curious to wonder if because he went to Anaheim, he was like, I only want to be on a one-year deal. Maybe he only wanted to be. Because he said he wanted to go
shitty.
to a good team long-term. So I find that very interesting that he only took a one-year deal.
You know, their defense is a little shitty, so adding Klingberg will help out, but their main issue is goaltending.
100%.
This is true. Are they? I think they're going the homegrown route or whatever, like through the system for the goaltending. But I think it's just not working out. They'll end up picking somebody up. But in the meantime, they're just gonna let the Ducks be the Ducks, I guess. Ducks will
Quack,
duck.
quack.
I mean,
Ducks will duck.
If you know, you know.
Ducks are gonna quack.
I don't know exactly. But with that being said, we don't have any NBA, so we'll be right back. And when we do come back, we have a recap of the midweek shenanigan bets, and we have some late edition, because it's Sunday, some late edition weekend bets for you guys. Hey everybody, what's going on? Taking a quick break in the action here to tell you about sixpackcoverage.com. Make sure you guys check out sixpackcoverage.com because, hey, that's where you find our podcast as well as other sports, finance, food, travel, fitness, and entertainment podcasts for your own personal needs. You know, whatever you're into, hop on there, check it out. Sixpackcoverage.com also has a shop where you can shop for all your favorite six-pack coverage wants and needs like flags and t-shirts, including the Ride the Tide t-shirt, which is out now. Be sure to check out sixpackcoverage.com today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we have to get into the midweek shenanigans review. For those of you that don't know, the midweek shenanigans are just the midweek bets, but I didn't want to call it bets because that's too normal, so I called it the midweek shenanigans. So, midweek shenanigans review, I will start off by saying that I am happily not on my losing streak anymore. I am on a winning streak of 2 in a row.
Gave it to me.
I guess I took Dylan's, even though it was Dylan's second choice, and I went second, and I then took Dylan's second choice, so Dylan had to go with his third choice. But regardless, I got my Giants bet in. They won 4-2, and my midweek shenanigans bet hit. Luke?
We don't need to talk about mine.
Yeah, same. I agree.
It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty.
Him, if he I want to teabag him, lad. I want to teabag him like it's Modern Warfare 2.
I'm more of a living the present type of guy.
The Diamondbacks got teabagged.
Yeah, and Shohei.
Yeah. If anybody saw last podcast, I mean, Dylan probably doesn't even remember what happened last podcast.
No, okay, I will say I
fresh start every
that.
time kind of guy.
If
anybody remembers.
And he hit over his strikeouts, but they fucking lost because they couldn't get a run.
Here's a live look at Dylan trying to pick a bet from a large slip, even though everyone's picking bets from the same slip, and Dylan just happens to pick every single bet that everyone else already picks, even though the slip is huge.
Hey, man, it just means that we know the good bets. Can't be mad at that. But I will say,
no,
I'll
you
start
can't.
it off.
You really can't.
I'll start it off.
All right, no, yeah. You want to start it off this week? Is that what you're saying?
I already kind of sneak peeked it, but my bet is very simply Tuesday, whatever the over is on Jacob deGrom's strikeout rate, you're going to take over. And also take the Mets to win, -1.5.
Well, you see, I'm going to do today. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to do Rodon to hit fucking 7.5 strikeouts at 7 p.m. today for the Giants.
I like that, because that could be his last start as a Giant.
He's going to go out strong.
100%.
All right, well, I guess I got the last one then. I don't know if I want to do today. I guess I'll go a late 4 o'clock window. We got the San Diego Padres taking on the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins are a +124 underdog. Sometimes you got to bet underdogs in the MLB. I don't like betting the Twins because they're an in-division rival for the Tigers, but I think the Twins are going to win this game today against the Padres. They got Bundy on the mound going against Manaea, and I think that the Padres are fake news. I think that they're not very good this year. I think the Twins are better, and I think that the Twins will win this game because, like Dylan said, the Tigers just beat them. So take the Twins on the money line, +124. That's good money. And those are the weekend bets extended edition. I think those are all pretty good bets. Yeah, I would trust those. I would definitely trust those.
I was gonna do Dylan Cease with the 7.5, but I was like, oh wait, that game's at 2.
That's also a really good pick because Dylan Cease is one of the best pitchers in the league right now. So
also a very good pick as well. But with that being said, thank you guys for joining us. That is all we have for you today on Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. We're not sure if this is really Luke or if Luke actually did get a haircut, but this is the guy that's going to be on the podcast from now on. He might have a different name. He might be brother. Daleston Jr. MacGyver. I'm not sure. It could be Luke. It could be Luke. But with that being said, thanks for joining us, everyone. We will see you guys on Wednesday with the midweek podcast. Until next time, I'm Tycho. That is McDilly. And that is Snoop Luke. Make sure you guys check out sixpackcoverage.com for more podcasts, this podcast, the merch, our merch, all that good stuff. We've got more coming on the way. Wait for Ride the Tide tailgates in the fall. Until next time, I'm Tyler. Peace out.
Peace.